Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the English Up podcast, your calm space to learn and speak real English. I'm Emma.
Hi, Emma, and hello to our amazing listeners. It's great to be here today. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. It's sunny, I had my coffee, and I'm ready to talk. How about you, David?
I'm good too, but I woke up late. My alarm didn't ring this morning.
Oh no, but you're here, so that's a win.
Yes, I made it. And before we start, if you enjoy learning English with us, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this podcast. It really helps.
Absolutely. So, David, today's episode is about your day, how to talk about daily actions in English.
Yes, and we'll use something called the simple present. But don't worry, it's simple, just like the name.
Exactly. We use the simple present to talk about things we do every day, habits, routines, regular actions.
For example, I say, I wake up at 7. It's my habit, something I do every day.
Right. You can also say, I go to work, I eat breakfast, I take a shower. All of those are simple present sentences.
Let's start with the morning. What's the first thing you do, Emma?
The first thing I do is say, 5 more minutes, please.
Classic. So we can say, I wake up at 7. That's a very common sentence.
Yes. Then we can say, I get up at 7:30. Oh, and here's something important. Wake up and get up are different.
Right. Wake up means open your eyes. Get up means leave the bed.
Exactly. I wake up at 7, but I get up at 7:30.
Perfect. Now, after you get up, what do you do?
I brush my teeth, take a shower, and get dressed.
Nice. Those are 3 important morning verbs. We can say, I brush my teeth. I take a shower. I get dressed.
And then we usually have breakfast. Remember, we say have breakfast, not eat breakfast.
Good point. For example, I have coffee and toast. What do you have for breakfast, Emma?
I have oatmeal with fruit. It keeps me full until lunch.
Sounds healthy. So we can say, I have coffee and toast. I eat eggs. I drink juice.
Great. And all these verbs, wake up, eat, drink, go, stay the same with I, you, we, and they.
But when we talk about he or she, the verb changes a little.
Exactly. We add an S. I work, but he works. I watch TV, but she watches TV.
That's the only small change, just the little s. Or es as in watches. Easy, right?
So if I say, David works in the morning, that's correct.
Perfect. Now let's move on. After breakfast, what do you do, Emma?
I go to work at 9.
We use go to with places. Go to work, go to school, go to the gym.
Yes, but careful. We don't say go to home. We just say go home.
Right. So, I go to work in the morning. I go home in the evening.
Let's build a full morning routine together. I wake up at 7. I get up at 7:30. I take a shower, get dressed, and have breakfast. Then I go to work.
That's a perfect simple present routine.
And if you want to make a question, it's also easy.
Yes, we use do or does. For example, do you go to work every day? Does she wake up early?
Great examples. Do is for I, you, we, and they. Does is for he, she, it.
So we say, do you work on weekends? Does he eat breakfast at home?
Exactly. And notice, in questions, the verb doesn't change. We don't say, does he eats? We say, does he eat?
Good detail. It's always does plus verb without the S.
Yes, that little trick makes your English sound perfect.
Now, let's talk about negatives.
Easy too. We use don't and doesn't. I don't drink coffee. She doesn't eat eggs.
Right. Don't is for I, you, we, and they. Doesn't is for he, she, it.
So we say, I don't work on Sundays. He doesn't drive to work.
And again, notice, no S on the verb. We say he doesn't work, not he doesn't works.
Perfect. You see, the simple present really is simple.
Yeah, it's all about habits and routines.
Exactly. Let's use time expressions too. They make sentences sound complete. We can say, in the morning, in the afternoon, at night.
So, I go to work in the morning, I eat lunch in the afternoon, I watch TV at night.
Perfect pattern. And remember, we say at night, not in night.
Nice. So let's review a bit. I wake up at 7. I get up at 7:30. I take a shower, go to work, I finish at 5, and I go home and relax.
That's a full day in simple present.
You can even talk about other people. She works in an office. He drives to work. They study at night.
And you can ask questions too. Do they work from home? Does he play soccer? Do you like your job?
See? Same structure. Do or does at the beginning, then the verb.
Exactly. You don't need long explanations, just patterns.
Right. If you think in small pieces, you'll speak faster and more naturally.
Yes. So now, let's make a mini practice together. I'll say a sentence, and you change it for he or she. Ready?
Let's go.
I work every day.
He works every day.
I eat breakfast at 7.
She eats breakfast at 7.
Perfect. Now, let's make questions. Do you drink coffee?
Yes, I do.
Does she drink coffee?
No, she doesn't.
Excellent. See? That's how you use do and does, don't and doesn't.
It's all about habits, what you do every day.
Exactly. That's why it's called simple present. Simple actions, simple structure.
I love that. And listeners, you can now describe your whole day in English.
Yes. Try saying it out loud. I wake up at 7. I take a shower. I have breakfast. I go to work.
Perfect.
In the next part, we'll talk about lunchtime and the afternoon and see how English helps you describe your full day.
Great. Let's see how that story continues. Now let's move to the next part of the day, lunchtime and the afternoon.
I'm already hungry. So let's start with a simple sentence. I have lunch at 12.
Easy, right? Remember, we use have lunch, not eat lunch. It's the same for breakfast and dinner, too.
Yes, I have breakfast in the morning, I have lunch at noon, and I have dinner at night.
That's a nice rhythm. And we can add more details. For example, I have lunch at work. I have lunch with my friends.
Perfect. let's help our listeners build a full sentence. I have lunch at 1 o'clock with my coworkers.
That's great practice. And again, notice I have, not I am having, because we're talking about a habit, something we do every day.
Exactly. That's what the simple present is for. Habits and routines.
So after lunch, what do you do, Emma?
I drink coffee. Always.
Me too. So I drink coffee after lunch. Let's make another one. I take a short walk after lunch.
Take a walk means go outside and walk a little, maybe to relax.
Right. So we can say, I take a walk after lunch to clear my mind.
Perfect example. Now, let's talk about the afternoon. What usually happens at that time?
For many people, it's work or study time. We can say, I work in the afternoon, or I study in the afternoon.
Exactly. And we often use words like always, usually, sometimes, never to talk about how often we do something.
Let's show a few examples. I always check my emails after lunch. I usually take a walk. I sometimes eat a snack. I never sleep at my desk.
You never sleep at your desk, right?
Well, almost never.
These words are great for the simple present because they describe your habits.
Exactly. Let's practice with the listeners. Repeat in your head or out loud. I always drink coffee in the afternoon. I sometimes work late. I never eat fast food.
Perfect. And remember, these frequency words usually come before the verb. For example, I usually start work at 9.
That's a good tip. So, Emma, what time do you start work again after lunch?
I go back to work at 1:30. Oh, and we can use go back to mean return.
Right. So, I go back to work after lunch. I go back home after school.
Great. And if you want to make a question, it's easy. Just use do or does.
For example, do you go back to work after lunch? Does she take a walk in the afternoon?
Perfect. We use do for I, you, we, they, and does for he, she, it.
And in questions, the main verb doesn't change. We don't say, does she takes? We say, does she take?
That's right. Now, let's try the negative. If you don't do something, you just say don't or doesn't.
For example, I don't drink coffee after lunch. He doesn't eat dessert.
Exactly. Simple. Don't for I, you, we, they. Doesn't for he, she, it.
Let's give a few more. I don't finish work at 4. I finish at 5. She doesn't drive to work. She takes the bus.
Perfect. And again, when you use doesn't, the main verb stays in the base form. No S.
Right. We say she doesn't drive, not she doesn't drives.
You got it. That's why it's called simple present, because it really is simple.
Exactly. Now let's move to the rest of the afternoon.
After work, what do you do, David?
Sometimes I go to the gym, sometimes I go home and relax.
Nice. So we can say, I go to the gym after work. I go home at 6. I relax on the sofa.
And if you're tired, you can say, I take a nap.
Oh, I love naps.
Me too. Let's create a small afternoon story for our listeners.
Great idea.
Okay. I have lunch at 12. I drink coffee and go back to work at 1. I usually finish work at 5. After work, I go to the gym or go home. I cook dinner and watch TV at night.
That's perfect. It's natural, it uses the simple present, and it describes real life.
Yes. Listeners, you can make your own version. Just think about your day and change the verbs.
For example, I study English in the afternoon. I read books. I meet my friends after work.
Beautiful. And don't forget those small time expressions. They help your sentences sound complete.
Right. After lunch, after work, in the afternoon, at night. All great connectors.
Exactly. Now let's make a quick question and answer game.
Okay. Do you have lunch at home?
No, I don't. I have lunch at work.
Does your wife cook dinner every day?
Yes, she does. She loves cooking.
Lucky you. Do you go to the gym every day?
No, I don't. Only twice a week.
Perfect. And that's exactly how you can practice English at home. Ask yourself questions in the simple present. Do I? Does she? Don't I? Doesn't he?
Yes. And answer out loud. That's the best way to train your speaking muscles.
I love that. Speaking muscles.
It's true. The more you use them, the stronger your English becomes.
So let's do a short review before we finish this part.
We learned have lunch, drink coffee, take a walk, go back to work, finish work, go home, relax.
And we also practiced do, does for questions and don't, doesn't for negatives.
Exactly. So now you can talk about your afternoon in English with confidence.
Great job, everyone. In the next part, we'll talk about evenings, what you do at home, how to describe your free time, and your bedtime routine.
Nice. Let's see how that story continues.
Welcome back, everyone. We already talked about mornings and afternoons, so now it's time to talk about evenings.
Ah, yes, the quiet time, when the day slows down and we can finally rest.
Exactly. It's also the moment to use the simple present again, because we talk about habits and daily routines.
Right. So, Emma, what do you do after work?
I go home, take a shower, and cook dinner. Simple and relaxing.
That's a good routine. Let's show our listeners. I get home at 6, take a shower, and cook dinner.
Perfect. And remember, we say get home, not arrive to home. Just get home.
Good point. And we often use time expressions like after work or at night. For example, I watch TV after work. I read a book at night.
Easy and natural. So, David, what do you usually cook for dinner?
Honestly, I usually cook pasta. Sometimes I order food.
That sounds familiar. We use words like usually, sometimes, never to talk about habits in the simple present.
Exactly. For example, I always drink water before bed. I usually watch TV. I sometimes eat late. I never skip dinner.
Great examples. And these words come before the verb. I usually cook dinner.
Right. And when we talk about he or she, don't forget the little s. He watches TV. She cooks dinner.
Yes, that S makes a big difference. We add it for he, she, and it.
So, I work, you work, he works. It's simple. Just one letter, but very important.
Now let's talk about the evening routine. I usually eat dinner at 7, watch TV, and read a little.
I like that. For me, I finish dinner around 8, then I listen to music or watch a movie.
Nice! So we can say, I listen to music at night. I watch movies with my family.
Perfect. Now let's talk about negatives.
Good idea. If you don't do something, just add don't or doesn't. I don't watch TV every night. She doesn't drink coffee after dinner.
Right. Don't is for I, you, we, they. Doesn't is for he, she, it.
Exactly. And when we use doesn't, the verb stays simple. She doesn't watch, not she doesn't watches.
Perfect. Now, let's make some questions with do and does.
Sure. Do you cook every night? Does he go to the gym after work?
Great examples. Remember, do for I, you, we, they, and does for he, she, it.
And the verb doesn't change. We say, does he cook, not does he cooks.
Exactly. That's the simple present in action.
Let's keep going. What time do you go to bed, David?
Around midnight, I know. Too late.
Very late. I go to bed at 11.
So we can say, I go to bed at 11. I sleep at midnight.
And remember the difference. Go to bed means lie down, and go to sleep means start sleeping.
Example, I go to bed at 11, but I go to sleep at 11:30.
Exactly. So now we can describe a full day, morning, afternoon, and evening.
Yes, let's make a short example for our listeners.
Okay.
I wake up at 7, I have breakfast, and go to work. I have lunch at 12. I finish work at 5 and go home. I cook dinner, watch TV, and go to bed at 11.
Perfect. That's your day in English, all in simple present.
And it's so easy. Just keep the verbs simple and the rhythm natural.
Right. The simple present is really the base of English. It's how you talk about your life, your habits, and your routines.
Exactly. Now, let's do a quick mini practice.
Okay. Do you read before bed?
Yes, I do.
Does your friend work late?
No, he doesn't.
Do you drink coffee after dinner?
Never. I can't sleep if I do.
I understand. That's how real conversations sound. Short, natural, and real.
Exactly. You can practice by asking yourself the same questions out loud.
Great idea. Ask, do I wake up early? Do I study English? Do I go to bed late?
And answer, yes, I do. No, I don't. That's simple speaking practice you can do every day.
I love that. Learning English is all about small steps and daily habits.
Totally agree. The simple present is perfect for talking about those habits.
Exactly. So, listeners, think about your evening. What do you do after work?
That's our question for you today. Write one sentence in the comments. What do you do in the evening?
We love reading your answers.
And if you enjoyed this episode, please like, share, and subscribe to the English Up podcast.
Thank you for listening and learning with us.
Keep practicing every day. Even 5 minutes makes a big difference.
That's right. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you are.
See you next time, everyone.
Bye.